Hi guys, this will be my Q&A video. So a couple of weeks ago I asked you all to send me your questions through in another video, and well, to be honest, I haven't got that many questions through, but of the ones I've got, most of them are from the same person. One of them from someone else. Most of them are from the same person. So this will be pretty much a very short video, due to the only the short number of questions that I have. But yeah, it should be fun answering them. So yes, I will get on with the questions. First question is the first 6 questions are from the same person. First question is from Weapon Collector. I'll put a link down to his channel in the description. Weapon Collector, and his first question to me is, what made you call yourself Vampire Slayer? Now, the answer to that, why I call myself Vampire, my username, I can't remember the full story, but from what I remember, I was a big fan of vampire movies at the time. I still am, you know. But I was watching a lot at the time. Like I'd recently got I think the Blade movies on DVD, and I was watching them, and I watched the first 2, and I really loved them. And I was also watching the Underworld films. I was a big fan of vampire films and you know, and stuff like that. And then the film, I didn't really, but I did kind of like it. Film Van Helsing. Well, a lot of people have said, "Oh, it sucks." But yeah, I was watching those films, and yeah, the original idea I was going to call myself Vampire 94, but apparently that was taken. Apparently that was taken. So I thought about it, and I thought, well, I was watching Blade, and I was watching Van Helsing, and Blade, as much as he is a vampire hunter, is just as cool, or Vampire Slayer, is just as cool as the Vampire Hunters, which is exactly what happens. And Van Helsing, is almost just as interesting as Dracula. So I said, well, why not? So I called myself Vampire Slayer 94, and it's been Vampire Slayer 94 ever since. But I like the username. I like that username, so that's where that comes from, the Vampire Slayer, because I was watching a lot of vampire films at the time. It's something I really like. I like vampire mythology and everything, so I decided to just name myself after that. So yeah, very simple story, but that's how I named it. Next question. Have you ever read a Stephen King book? Well, the short answer is no. But I'm certainly interested in reading one. Sorry for the shaking camera then. But I'll read one probably quite soon, in the next few years or so. I was possibly maybe thinking of reading It. I love the film It, film of It, so I'll probably watch the read the book. And Pet Sematary, I like Pet Sematary. I like the film of that, Pet Sematary, and a few other things. I know Shawshank Redemption and things like that. So yeah, although I haven't read any of these books at the moment, I may have read a short story possibly. Don't know, can't remember. But as of yet, not a proper book. But I will want to read one in the next few years. Maybe even, you know, I don't want to buy it in book form or download it on my Kindle. Kindle I got for my birthday. Anyway, so the actual answer is no, but I do want to read some in the next few years. This is one by Weapon Collector. So the next question is favourite film. Favourite film. There's a few. I don't really have a so-called favourite film. Depends on. I have a list of films that I think I really love, and then I can't stick to that. And a lot of them are actually on the front of my DVD cupboard, or in the the wardrobe, the shelf with my DVDs on it. So it's like Alien 1 and 2, Aliens, First Predator, Terminator 1 and 2, Jaws, RoboCop, Back to the Future films. I love all three of them. Ghostbusters. Yeah, Jaws. What else? What else is up there? There's Nightmare on Elm Street. John Carpenter's Halloween. There's a lot of movies like that, you know. But I don't so much have. And then in terms of more modern films, Avatar and like District 9 and The Dark Knight, films like that really. But I don't really have one definite favourite film. I know a lot of people say things like, you know, The Godfather and The Shawshank Redemption. I haven't seen The Shawshank Redemption all the way through, and I haven't yet properly watched The Godfather. Yeah, I call myself a film buff. I don't really haven't seen all those movies yet. Some of them will probably want to kill me, but yeah, as of yet, I haven't seen those yet. Next question. Have you ever played any of the Metal Gear games? Do you like them? Well, no, I haven't actually played any of the Metal Gear games. I have played the demo of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, though. I played the demo of that. I got a demo disc. When that game came out, or shortly before it came out, I had a demo disc with PlayStation 2 magazine back in 2005, I believe. There's a few. It's on the first one, I believe, along with the demo of like the game Area 51 and stuff like that. That's a real cool game, actually. But the point is, I played the demo. It's all right. I'm not into that kind of game, really. That kind of gaming. I'm not into those kind of games. Kind of military games. That's why I've never liked Call of Duty either. I've never really liked I've never got Call of Duty games or any kind of games that are like that, like Proper Army. I know that Metal Gear Solid is probably more about espionage and spying, because from what I got from Metal Gear Solid 3, it was like the Cold War, and Snake's, you know, going into a country and like trying to espionage and the Cold War and spying on enemies and everything, but not really my kind of thing, I suppose. But I don't know, you know. What do you think of the Sergio Leone westerns? Now, Sergio Leone, of course, he's the guy who did The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Fistful of Dollars, those movies. I'm kind of embarrassed to say it, but as of yet, I haven't seen any of those films. My granddad was a big fan of them, though. My granddad loved westerns, so yeah, as of yet, I haven't watched any of those films. Sergio Leone westerns. I haven't watched any of them. Quite embarrassed to say, but I will eventually. Granddad was a big fan of them, so probably in the next few years we'll watch them too. I've got a lot of films to watch, haven't I? Like Godfather, all the way through and all that. I haven't seen Good, the Bad, and the Ugly all the way through. I've seen clips. Clint Eastwood. My granddad was a fan of Clint Eastwood and westerns, and he also really liked the John Wayne ones as well, like True Grit. One of my granddad's favourite Clint Eastwood films was Hang 'Em High. But yeah, he liked The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I think he liked a lot of those films, the Sergio Leone westerns. I'm sure my granddad saw some of those, so I probably will see them. I do have a thing of getting into the westerns. I probably will want to get into westerns. I like the remake of True Grit, and I've seen a couple of westerns. I saw one that was called Hell Bent for Leather or something. But I quite like the westerns, actually, so I'll have to watch those Sergio Leone ones in a few years. I feel embarrassed that I've said I haven't seen them. I'm a big Weapon Collector. People are like, whoa, what are you saying? Sorry, Weapon Collector. That was the last of these questions. And the final question from Ricky Menzies. He's a friend of mine, actually. Who would win in a fight between Batman and Iron Man? Also, could you give my band a little shout out? Okay, so the shout out is for his band, Ricky Menzies and Storytellers. I'll put the link down in the description to his channel, There'll be some music videos. Check him out. Good guy, good friend of mine. Check his videos out. But hey, so who would win in a fight between Batman and Iron Man? That's a hard question. Batman and Iron Man. Hard question. like Batman's version. It's like DC's version of something versus Marvel's version of something. In this case, billionaires who are superheroes. Well, Iron Man has the suit, yet Batman's suit is not really that high tech, and not really an armored suit as such. So initially Iron Man could get the upper hand, but Batman is older and probably has more experience, so I suppose his experience would show through. It would also depend on whether Batman has a way of shutting electronic device to shut down Iron Man's suit. That would be his only hope. But then I'm sure that, Iron Man with his great intelligence could find a way, or has found a way, to stop that from happening, to counteract anyone from trying to hack the suit. In a straight up fight, Iron Man. But if Batman had the right technology, I think Batman could win, ultimately. I think it's a very mixed bag, that one. But then if you're talking about who's my favourite, Batman or Iron Man, I'm going to have to go for Batman. Batman's is my second favourite superhero after Spider-Man. So, yeah. And as for Iron Man, yeah. Iron Man's probably my third favourite DC hero after Spider-Man and Wolverine, with Batman being my favourite DC hero. But in a straight up fight, I'd say Iron Man. But if Batman had the right technology, like a way to short circuit the suit or something, then Batman. Maybe he gets the drop on Iron Man. I think he could get a good upper hand very quickly if that's the case. But if you want a straight up fight, Iron Man, he's got all the jetpacks and the lasers he can shoot out of his gloves and everything. The suit, that suit. But if Batman has the right technology, exploding batarangs and ways of short circuiting the suit, possibly could go in the upper hand. But yeah. Anyway, those are all the questions. Sorry for such a short video. I didn't get many responses, even though I posted it on Facebook, various Facebook pages and things. But yeah, I hope those answered a few of the questions that you had, like Weapon Collector and Ricky Menzies. Check out their channels, great YouTubers. In fact, Weapon Collector I've been a fan of for quite some time. He's a good guy, great collection of weapons and some funny videos and great videos. But I'm sorry if you're shocked by pointing out about the fact that I haven't seen any of the Sergio Leone westerns or any of the. So I know you're a big fan of them, and also I know you like the Sergio Leone westerns because John Carpenter really liked them, and John Carpenter is one of your favourite directors. They're very good. Took a lot of inspiration from the westerns. He certainly took a lot of inspiration from those from the Sergio Leone westerns and the western genre when he was doing Escape from New York. So anyway, sorry it shocked you that I haven't seen films like The Godfather or that, this, and the other, or any of the Sergio Leone films. I'll get round to them in a few years, but see you guys. Rock on. And also, I was starting college tomorrow, and I've got my days off for Tuesday and Thursday, so I may be able to make videos then. I've still got to make some of the videos, maybe not tonight, certainly maybe Tuesday. The video of my trip to Woburn Safari Park, which was over a month ago. I should have made it earlier, I don't know why. And also the video showing our holiday in Portsmouth. Yeah, went to Portsmouth Dockyard, Victory, the Mary Rose. Yeah. Make a video showing you the pictures from there. So look forward to those. Look forward to them. See you guys. Rock on.